Hi, it's Nika from Fabulously Creative, and welcome back to my channel. It is Tuesday, and I'm back with another Project Life process for you guys. And I am still playing catch up from 2016. This is a layout from week 16 and 17. And I'm just digging through my embellishments, trying to find some things that work. And normally I cut this part out of the video, but since I had everything on the desk, I just figured I'd start recording. But this is normally how I get started. I pick my cards first. I usually do that while I'm watching TV or something. And then I go through my embellishments. They're organized by color. And I kind of pick a color scheme and I dig through each color and just see if there's anything that will work on this layout. And I'm kind of done with the pink. I didn't see too much. And this section is kind of just a multicolor section. It has kind of stuff that works on any layout. I didn't see too much in there. And I think I go through one more section and I kind of just dump things out and put them in that little plate, see what works. Because there are some tiny little bits in there. I see what works and then I put everything back. And once I get started, I only kind of use the stuff that I've pulled out or whatever is sitting on my desk. And I will be organizing my embellishment boxes. A lot of this stuff in here is just so old. I've been using it since I first started Project Life, which has been a few years. So it's time to clean this box out. And I figured if, some stuff I've had a few years to use it on the layout. If it has not worked by now, I need to either get rid of it or move it from like my main embellishment box, my main little box. And so I don't know, I may share that like once I organize everything. And while I'm doing that, like I'm not too picky. If it kind of works on the layout, I just throw it down and I'll look at it later, because you can see a lot of stuff is piling up on my title card. And that's the card like that I embellish the most, and most weeks it's my favorite card to do, because you don't have to worry about a picture or anything. It's just really fun to embellish. And I'm just putting all those little bits back in. And once I do this, I kind of put that box away because I don't know, it's distracting to dig through that much while I'm trying to complete a layout. And I did want to use some orange and yellow on this layout, but for some reason I never have, like orange is my least favorite color, but yellow looks really nice on layouts. But I don't know, I just never have enough yellow stuff to use. And this little plate was separate because that is stuff from, I recently got the digital kit for the Echo Park, and I'm about to mess this up. It's called Just Be You. That's the name of it. And lately I've been liking the digital kits because I can print things a lot smaller than you would get them on the 12 by 12 sticker books. And I feel like the scale is better for Project Life. So I've been printing things like just a lot tinier. And I know you all are like, okay, when is she going to get started on the process? But I don't know, I just wanted to include that because I normally do that before I start the video. So on to my title card. I think this card, I'm trying to decide which one, but the one I end up using comes, I want to say, because I got it in Happy Mail, I think it comes from the Gather collection. And because I don't have the full set of cards, just a few. And now I'm just seeing which one of those little embellishments that I pulled out will work on here. And like I said, this is my favorite card, like my favorite card to embellish. And it kind of sets the tone for the week. So this is usually the card that I take the longest on. Because some of the other pictures, like I won't even embellish. Sometimes I put a sticker and I am done. And yes, I finally decided on a label to use, and I'm going to put my week right on this label. And these are some alphas that I printed. They will be in my shop soon, or some alphas that I made. Well, my shop will be reopening soon, so these will be in there soon. I'm just testing them out. I think I used them on my my last few layouts, but I'm just writing week 16 and 17. And I couldn't quite fit everything, so I'm gonna add another label right above that. All right, I finally get my week situated, and I figure I should change. I changed like the color of the alphas and the tag, because I wanted it to match. And I am really having fun with these little tiny alphas. Y'all know I am obsessed with alphas. I know a lot of people just stamp their weeks, but I just like to put stickers. So I am putting week 16 and 17. I'm trying to find the right little embellishment. And let me know, you guys who do Project Life, is the title card your favorite card to do? Like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes I have to do the title card first, because it kind of sets the tone for the rest of the layout. And I'm also having fun doing this catch up, because like I remember some of the details, but not everything. So there's not as much journaling. Well, there is journaling, but the journaling isn't like as intense as if, I was just documenting this as if it happened last week. So it's just kind of fun just to, just write notes and just scrapbook, have fun with the embellishments. And I know I wanted to use that sticker that says The Good Life, but I was just having trouble placing it. Oh, and that little flower, which I have been using on everything, that's also from the Echo Park kit, the Just Be You kit. I don't know, I think every year I get obsessed with one of their kits, and I use it on everything. For 2015, I had the Echo Park, the Creative Agenda kit, and I think I used that throughout my album for that year. And I actually bought a few of those kits. All right, and now on to this picture. This is just a picture of perler beads. I was making some enamel dots. It was on my list to make some enamel dots, and I bought a jar of the perler beads, and I didn't get around to it for a minute. So my son, I don't know, he just figured there was something to play with, but he said that is the Lego Superheroes swimming pool. So I just had to take a picture of that, and that is just the little Lego Supermans swimming in my perler beads. And I'm just trying to find something to embellish it. I'm using these little stickers. This is the Simple Stories, the Good Vibes sticker, and this is the mini sticker book. And I bought the mini sticker book to use for my planner, but I don't know, the scale of everything is so tiny. I've been using it for Project Life a lot also. I find like a lot of scrapbook supplies or kits that you get, everything is scaled for 12 by 12 scrapbooking. And I'm just going to journal on that little tiny sticker. It says, like, it's a little notepad, and I think it says to do, and I'm just putting on there to do, make some enamel dots. And this is just another picture of my son's Lego table. Like, during that time, everything was all about the Legos. So I'm just trying to find something to embellish that, because I don't think I pulled anything out. And his favorite thing to do with these Legos, like he has all the Marvel characters. His favorite thing to do is like pop their heads off and make new characters. And I didn't want to embellish this too much because I want him to be able to see that little picture. He enjoys seeing his pictures in the Project Life album, so I didn't want to add too much to it. And this picture is just a picture of my son at our favorite spot. We're in Target at the dollar spot. And looks like I was just picking up some of those 6x8 binders that I used to love so much. And I'm just making a little cluster on this photo. And that's one good thing about using the little bits. Like you can move them around, make little clusters. And I find that harder to do with stickers. You know, kind of once you put your sticker down, you know, that's it. You can't move it around. But if you have those little bits and pieces, you can move it around, layer them. And I love layering things. I don't know. I love just adding little interest to photos, because that photo, you know, it doesn't need any journaling, but just a fun little photo. And I wanted to use that Remember. That's from the Amy Tangerine. I'm not sure which collection. I've had it for, like, I've been trying to use it on a few layouts. I just couldn't get it to work on this photo. I do end up moving it. And I'm just adding some washi tape. I don't know if I printed, like the way I don't know if I printed this photo bad, but there was like a black bar at the bottom. I didn't feel like cutting it and trying to get it straight, so I just added 2 strips of washi and called it a day. And this layout, like I said, this layout is from 2016. I know that they're playing video games. My son and my husband are playing video games in this picture, but other than that, I have no idea if there was a story behind this picture or why I took this picture. But it's still good to have in the album. I mean, maybe they'll see the picture and remember, you know, if there's a story going along with it. In fact, I don't even think my son is playing. He's just holding the controller. And I'm being a bit indecisive on this journaling card, I know, but I wanted to dress it up a bit. This is a card from one of the Becky Higgins, one of the core kits. I think it's the September Skies. But some of the journaling cards are very plain, so I just like to dress them up a little bit, just add a little character to them. And that little arrow is pointing, I want the arrow to point to the story about the enamel dots. And it says it's the little things, because it's not a big story, but it's something that, I want to remember years later. What is this picture about? And I was tapping my fingers because sometimes I struggle with getting my thoughts together, especially while I'm recording, like trying to get my thoughts together to get my journaling down, and especially like how to fit my journaling on the little card, because sometimes I get carried away and I either write too much or I run out of room at the end. I have to squinch everything down, or I'll turn the card over and just finish on the back. I'm just writing how I wrote the mini Lego Spider-Man like swimming in my perla beads. The plan is to make some DIY enamel dots. And this is another journaling card, and I'm just writing about the other little Lego picture. And I'm sorry if I keep clearing my throat. I was sick like the beginning of January, so I just could not get it together. So I apologize for that. But I hope you are enjoying like my little catch-up process for 2016. I'm enjoying finishing this album, especially because for 2018, for the current year 2018, I will be switching to a 9x12, or I'm attempting to switch to a 9x12 album, and I'm very excited about that. So I just want to finish up all of the 6x8 layouts. And I said attempting because last year I tried to switch to a 6x12, which I thought would have been, the perfect size. But I just couldn't get with the rectangular feel of it. Oh, and I'm showing you my pens I'm using for journaling. That is the Prisma colors, the Prisma, and it comes with like 5 pens, and they each have a different pen width, and I'm using the either 0.5 or 0.03. And here is my layout all complete. I'm just adding some little bits here and there. I hope you are enjoying my 2016 catch-up process. I have a few more to go, so look forward to another one next Tuesday, and I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.